right, and we are live. What is going on? What's going on, y'all? Shout out to my new and old and my TikTok family. Look, y'all, got some clips together where women are telling you basically, humble yourself, king. You know what I'm saying? Like, humble yourself. What are you talking about? You know, we're going to do what we want to do. And, you're going to take it. And if you keep complaining about it, we're going to keep calling you sassy. Humble yourself. With no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Getting this TikTok up real quick. All right. You guys smash that like button. Let's go.
A very common, very toxic, but very hidden behavior. Nearly all of them that I have personally known have exhibited without fail. It is what I call selective amnesia. Now, all narcissists can exhibit this trait. However, in my personal experience, I have seen this behavior exhibited far more often in the female narcissists. And what that means is they will conveniently forget or completely deny things they absolutely said or actions they absolutely performed when it serves their own interests to do so. This strategic forgetfulness allows them to shape narratives, avoid accountability, and preserve their carefully crafted image. By doing this, they create confusion and perpetrate an idealized version of themselves in the eyes of others. But again, this selective memory isn't accidental. It's a calculated move to shape narratives in their favor. It's designed to sow seeds of confusion, making it challenging for others to discern the truth. Let's talk about the female narcissist and a very common, very toxic, but very hidden behavior.
Let me ask you a serious question for a second. If your baby mother doesn't want to be with you, why would I?
Now let me ask y'all a serious question. Just follow me. If your baby daddy don't want to take care of his kids, why would I? You see how some questions just don't need to be asked?
Let me ask you a serious question for a second. If your baby...
Men respect or can recognize a hierarchy better than women do, and that's why men function better than women do, right? Because they recognize the hierarchy better. Men understand competence hierarchies better than women do. Competence hierarchies. And we assort ourselves in that way. Yeah, so that just actually tells me, to me, that's just a premise. How do you explain that?
I can explain that. Yeah. There's a great book. It's actually written by a woman. It's called How to Play Hardball Like a Man. It explains that the way children and young children eat.
Hey, Grandma, speak up. Did you and Grandpa abstain during engagement and before you got married?
Curious, are we? Well, in my day, we had something called heavy petting.
Like animal?
Like, no. It was a touching, feeling, bodies, on top and bottom, everything but the inside.
We call that dry humping. That sounds like sinning or almost.
Both probably, but what I remember one time your grandfather, when we were engaged, he touched my thigh and my finger did this. It did that right there. Passion. That's something that happens on the inside.
Right, because when you fall in love, I'd imagine it only gets harder to...
Indeed, fiery. But we set up boundaries where
Boy, do I love being an average-looking white guy here in Latin America. I mean, look how beautiful this girl is. She's like a 9 out of 10, and she's...
More passport bro content coming soon.
All over me like a feminine, sexy little kitten. Listen, guys, if you want to have success in dating, take my advice. Either date foreign women in the U.S. or go overseas like I did. The typical woman raised in the U.S. is no good. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Boy, do I love being an average-looking white guy here in Latin America. I mean, look how beautiful this girl is. She's like a 9 out of 10, and she's all over me like a feminine, sexy little kitten. Listen, guys, if you want to have success in dating, take my advice.
Look, y'all, come on, man. Let this man be confident. Why are people always... Look, man, if he wants to be whatever, he's always, he says that he's a, high number himself. He got his confidence right, man. Let him have his confidence right, man. If in his eyes she's a 9 or a 10, who are we to say that she's not to him? Man, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, obviously. But again, we're not here to judge.
If a man is paying your bills, you have to pay for that somehow. It may not be in the force of funds, but it's some way that you're going to have to pay for it. Just like these women who get flown out on trips and then they get surprised when the man is like, okay, time to get in the bed. And like, get in the bed? I am not that type of girl. So what did you think was going to happen when you flew all the way across the world on this trip? You were expecting that he was going to get nothing in return? It's transactional. It's not just a situation that it's just glitz and glamour and somebody's just paying your bills. No. They have a saying, he who feeds you controls you. So this person who is paying your bills, you don't get to just go do whatever it is that you want to do, go snuggle up with somebody else who is maybe more your speed or more your style, but then you are living this lifestyle on the contrary. No. It don't work like that. Because if a man is paying for things for you, the higher the bill, the more the demand. If a man is paying your...
Why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
To keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to...
So you know you owe him an apology, but you won't give it to him. Why? You're being petty. I said what I said, you're being petty. See, the fact that you thought you had good information, then found out it was some BS, makes no difference at all. Because you accused him before you found out it was true. Then when you found out you were wrong, you have every excuse in the world why you shouldn't apologize. Well, he did it before. I had good reason to think. Well, if you had good reason to think, he has good reason to be pissed off because you accused him without the proof, then found out it was a lie, he was innocent, and all he wants is you to acknowledge that you were wrong and to apologize. What's wrong with that? All you wanted him to do is change, and that's what he's doing. Seems to me somebody else needs to do some changing. I said what I said. Be well. So you know you owe...
I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent...
There it is.
Just a sweat fit. It's too hot outside for that. I was watching you as you came down, and the beard don't connect for me. I saw that, so I kind of had to pop my.
Yeah, it's not.
What I
So
said,
yeah.
I don't like playing with baby daddies. I don't like baby daddies. That's what I said.
I'm Erica. I'm 33. The reason why, because I don't like dude with nose piercings. That's really why. But you handsome. You got nice eyes though.
And you like my ex crazy boyfriend, so kind of low key.
And I popped it because he too light skinned for me. I'm sorry. And I don't do the coats. We the Bears.
Damn, because y'all
Illinois.
Bears fans? Y'all popping over the coats. He can't even, what the heck?
So I popped my balloon because my ex tried to kill me. His name is Aaron.
He's just too tall for me. I don't like piercings.
I've never heard of too tall.
Wow, man.
My husband would get this cooch like. I went on a date. This man told me I had somebody like.
Okay, look, I got some more stuff going on here. Look. I'm going to go ahead and move it on.
And turn us into men right before our own very eyes. And the millennials, y'all better look out for the younger generation, because I'm telling you, between this, now we supposed to be cool with a man that could pay electricity bill while we go out here and pay all the bills. That means we can't be soft women. How can we be soft women and we are ones out here working, taking care of our men? That's not going to work. So, now they also trying to make us cool with, treating men on dates and courting men and being the aggressor in a relationship, damn near.
I mean, if it doesn't bother you enough that they can't never just look at the camera, they have to look around and make themselves mad. And listen, no one's making you do anything, and no one's brainwashing you into anything. And you weren't getting, I'm just going to go off just eyeballing it. You weren't, man, you know what? Some dudes are desperate, but whoever was hitting her up before is still hitting her up to this day. She just don't want them. And she's whining about men that are wanting to be approached. That's a small minority of men. Why is she concerned? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. She wants to control that small percentage of men that can do that.
Yeah, like they literally are trying to turn us into men right before that was next for the black woman, that the black woman now got to become the black man to get a man. I mean, what is going on with?
Again, it's not all men that's saying that they need to approach. This woman has men in her DMs. I don't know why she's so loud. I don't know why she's so combative. I don't know why she's so upset. You know, like what's going on? What's going on?
Us, there's no other woman in another community that's now being required to become a damn man to get her man. This shit don't make no sense, y'all. It's getting scary out here, for real. They literally are trying to turn.
So I only take a shower once a week, and let me tell you why. I feel like I don't need a shower.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right there, fam. You don't need to explain to me why you walking around smelling like prior and previous. Just make sure you're not in my vicinity smelling like 6 days past the expiration date.
So I only.
He never lied, man. I don't know what y'all problem is, but you're peeing and you're pooping every day, but you don't want to wash it. That is nasty work. The definition of nasty work.
Men respect or can.
A lot of people get offended by this, but traditional women are married before 25. The reason I say that is because traditional women spend their youth on their family. That's the most important thing to them. Where modern women tend to spend their youth on themselves and then start a family later. One is not better or worse, they're just different. Traditional mothers are mothers that put the family over themselves. A modern mother is one that puts herself before the family. Traditional women believe in obeying their husbands, where modern women tend to want more of a 50-50 partnership, and they will say things like you need to negotiate with your husband. A traditional woman says whatever he says goes. If more women were brutally honest with themselves, we would figure out that most women are not meant to be mothers, because being a mother is selfless. Meaning you have to think about your husband and children before yourself. But we live in a world where women are told and enabled to put themselves first for a lifetime. A lot of people get offended by this, but traditional women are married before 25. The reason I say that is because traditional women spend their youth on their...
No lies told.
But why be with a man and you don't do stuff to make sure that he like you? I'm just gonna be myself. You don't even like you. You need to be a better you for you and be a better you for him. You need to be a better you for everybody.
Ain't lying.
You don't even like who you are right now. I'm just gonna be myself. The self that you don't like. If he don't like me as myself, the self that you don't like. The self that you don't even like. You saying you don't want to change. You don't want to be something different. You don't want to enhance yourself. You don't want to upgrade your self. And he got to take you as you are. And you don't even take you as you are. You raggedy bitch. You know what? That's why you got to pay for half your date. That right there, that attitude right there, that's the attitude that make you got to pay for half of your dates. You know what? I like wigs. I like them a lot. They keep my hair healthy, and I don't have to comb my hair. Guess what? I'm seeing a man fucking hates wigs. Do I got a wig on? 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 You know why I don't got a wig on? Because I want him to like me. Because I like him. So I'm going to do what the fuck he likes. But okay. All right. Okay. Y'all do what the f I want to do. Y'all can do it. But why be with a man and you don't do stuff to make sure that he like you?
I think she has a valid point. If you disagree, let me know in the comments.
Hi, my name is Erica, and my question is, what are some tips for navigating your first healthy relationship?
Most women like toxic men, and they will never say that out loud. Not only do they love toxic men, but they love the men that they think that they can change. Women will consistently go after a man thinking that she will be the one to change him, and when she can't, now it's a problem. And the reason that we subconsciously do this is because we have been conditioned into believing that the right man is going to do everything we need and change for us if he loves us. What ends up happening is these women will pick these men thinking that they will change. And side note, we all know that men are not going to be forced to change, so it's already set up to fail. But these women will change these men into someone that they don't even like, or they even love, or they even want to be with. A lot of women live in fantasy land because we have been conditioned into believing that we deserve like this prince and this Prince Charming, and that it's supposed to be romantic all of the freaking time. So we change these men, and they actually change for us. And some of them don't change fast enough. And these women will change these men and then decide that they don't find them attractive anymore. And the worst part about it is she will actually start to resent him and hate him for the man that he's become without even realizing that the reason he's become that way is because it's what she wanted. The moral of the story is find a woman who doesn't expect you to change, that loves you for exactly who you are, and always stay true to yourself. Okay, bye.
Absolutely, man. Sound advice.
Hey, Trent.
What's up?
Fill in the blank. I no longer want friends who.
I no longer want friends who fill in the blank.
Yeah.
I no longer want friends who do not like me.
That don't like you.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta break that down.
No, because people will be your friend and not like you.
Okay.
It's like they like your personality. They like what you do. They like access to what you do. They like access to people you're around, but they do not like you. And I find that, you know, we live in a world where people are not true to themselves. And when you are true to yourself, it literally makes them resentful of you because they found out that you are the same person in private that you are in public. And it's like, who do you think you are? They don't like you. So yeah, I no longer want friends who don't like me. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I made it in my life. But I am welcoming all the friends who are true to themselves because I need to be true to myself, and I don't want you to be offended by me being my truest self. So if you're your truest self and I'm my truest self, we can be true together. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah.
Hey, Trent.
What's up?
Made a video about forgiveness, and I already knew what the comments were going to be before I even posted the video. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is gonna be layered, but I'm gonna go ahead and address a couple of things. First of all, forgiveness comes in layered, and the problem is.
Hey babe, so funny thing is, we need to pay the rent, and I haven't paid it, and so I was thinking.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about the rent. I already handled it.
You already handled the rent.
Yeah, I went down to the office, paid rent for the next 2 months, so we good.
You paid the rent up for 2 months, right?
Now we ain't got to worry about it. You feel me?
Oh, wow. Okay. Wanted to go get my nails and toes done, and I know you told me you would give me the money for that today. So,
Baby, I already gave it to you.
You didn't give me the money,
Check your shirt.
baby.
You're fresh from the bank.
I didn't really feel like cooking today, so I figured we could kind of just order in.
You ain't got to worry about cooking. I already made reservations at the restaurant.
Baby, you okay?
Wait, you did what now? You made plans?
Yeah, I made plans. I made reservations at this Italian spot. That's cool, right?
It's cool. It's real cool.
Perfect.
Is there anything that I can do for you? Because you've done so much.
All you got to do is keep being amazing. Keep being you.
Just keep being me. I've never been so enthused to give head before in my life. Let's look. Come on, let me get you some head.
I did all that just to get some head.
So funny thing is,
We need to.
The definition of a simp. A simp is someone who sacrifices individuality, masculinity, and purpose. They kind of fuel the fire to the modern woman culture for sure. To the simp, I'm the final opponent in the video game, playing on expert level with a bad controller.
You know, y'all have a baby about a year and a half.
Can you ask this question again?
Why do baby dads pick and choose what kids they want to raise?
Women delusional.
Wow.
You do know.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Don't know how to control her emotions. You right, good men don't exist for a woman like that. Y'all don't want to hear that good men still exist. Hearing that good men still exist.
Can somebody tell me why it's always the guys who've been in long-term relationships that suck in bed?
Anybody else gonna take this one? You know what, fellas? I got this one. Everyone, sit down. I got this one. Ma'am, you're gonna want to scooch up and grab some popcorn because I'm gonna tell you exactly why most men who have been in long-term relationships suck in bed. Because the women that have these men in long-term relationships have weaponized sex. What do you mean? Tex, how have they weaponized sex? Well, most of us that are used to long-term relationships are only rewarded. I know that sounds crazy. Rewarded with sex when we do something they want us to do. It's no longer about pleasure or making the other one, each other happy or learning each other's bodies or experiencing new things. It's strictly a reward process. Very much Pavlov's theory, you know, when we get it once in a while, we start doing things to try to get it again. And every time we think we're going to get it, we start salivating. So we continue to do those things that they want. So we hopefully get it. Bottom line is this. It's not that we suck in bed. It's just that the women we've been with in these long-term relationships suck, period. However, when we are released to the wild, when we go back to the streets, as they say, we pick up on the tricks pretty quick. Just saying.
Can somebody tell me why it's always the guys who've been in long-term relationships that suck in bed?
Anybody else gonna take this one?
Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Danny.
Hey,
38.
Danny. How are you?
What's your name again?
Chohiko.
Chohiko.
Yes.
Well, I'm big on, having a type, and she described her type pretty much.
Let me ask you a serious question for a second.
What's going on, bro? School was good?
Yeah.
Cool. Who's that in the blue backpack?
Who?
The blue backpack.
With the green shorts?
The blue backpack.
Right there?
Yeah. Who's that? Who's that?
He's in my class.
Yeah. Does he ever get picked up? Is that his mom?
Yeah.
Does he ever get picked up by anybody else? Like any guys or anything? You never seen his dad before?
You guys out here giving out the secrets.
Cool. Y'all should be friends. Are you friends with him? You should invite him over for a play date.
He's not really my friend.
Yeah, but y'all should become friends. You can't just keep playing with the same people every day. You got to branch out. You got to get out there. You got to get to know different people. You got a birthday coming up, matter of fact.
My birthday's in 6 months.
I know, but we got to start planning it now. So how about I make some invitations? You give him an invitation to your birthday party that I'm gonna plan, and then if his mom has any questions, she can call me, and then yeah, we can do that for your birthday. But because he looks like a nice kid, y'all should be friends. That sound good?
I guess.
Cool. Yeah, let's get to know them.
There's a lot of men who are terrible at communication, but there are some men who are great at it and still run into brick walls when it comes time to express themselves to their woman, right? So we gotta.
It is what it is.
Regardless of who they're dating and how they feel about him. If he asks, if he presents a ring, they'll say yes.
1,000%.
Most women, regardless of who they're dating and how they feel about him, if he asks.
So sometimes he's out and about and he'll see someone that he's like, oh, I'm interested in
exploring the
idea of marrying her. And he'll tell me, and he'll bring me to meet the girl before he even talks to the girl or takes any type of step, which is nice because it's respectful. I'm included from the beginning. And in return, I do the same. I find people that I think, oh, wow, like I like her. I like her Dean. I like how she is. I think she can make my husband a better man. And I'll present her to him, whether it's someone I saw on Instagram, a close friend. I present the idea. And if he's interested and thinks they're attractive, then he can pursue it. If not, then we don't even have to tell the lady.
Yeah.
A lot of men want to have more than one wife, but they do it sneakily. Like they lie to their wives. What do you say to that?
Don't be a boy, be a man. A man is honest.
I like that. And honesty gives them a chance to opt in or opt out, especially if you're single. Be honest, and this way the woman will know what you want, who you are, and she won't feel like she's betrayed or lied to. It's not nice to hurt people. And when you're honest, you get everything you want. Allah rewards you for being honest. So
I love that. It is not nice to hurt people. I like that.
so sometimes he's out on a
Your name and age?
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay. And Braylon, why did you pop your balloon?
Initially I thought that she was beautiful, but it was too much weave. Toes hanging off the shoes for me. So yeah, I just kind of the toe was like she gripping the side of the shoe.
Oh man.
So it's not even trying to be funny. It's just that's what I saw.
My toes. Your name and age?
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay. And Braylon, why did you pop your balloon?
Don't fumble people of value. You cannot replace them. There are some people that you will lose, that you will never, ever, ever, ever find anything like them similar ever in this life again.
Hey man, I just started to get some breakfast. And I just seen my dog and his work truck getting him some breakfast. I'm like, man, that's money. That's what it do, man. What's up, man? I'm like, damn, look at my dog working, man. Man, my dog got a job, man. And then I just went to thinking like, man, we really done turned into some suckers, man. I didn't think we were gonna be like that.
Nah, my boy, keep doing what you doing. I don't know when the last time you been in the streets, but the streets ain't the same. But these boys out here telling their mammy. Time I think about doing something wrong, but I watch about 4 hours of the first 48, and it reminds me, boy, that these boys out here is not playing fair. Or have your 9 to 5 ain't lame at all. You know what's lame, boy? Out here in these streets, man, and leaving your woman for 2, 3, 4 years to fend for herself. That's lame. What's lame is going to jail. They putting you away for a couple of years. You got here, and now your kids got to fend for themselves. And you got to watch all their accomplishments from in there. Do everything you can to become a better man while you're in the penitentiary when you could have did it out here on the streets. Stay out here, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a job, man, and settling down and living a life, bro. Y'all be out here trying to rush to be a street dude, and ain't no reward in that. Ain't no reward being a street dude. It's either jail or hell. Either way it go. You're going to jail or you're going to hell, guaranteed. I don't know who told y'all, but anybody say that jail ain't that bad, you lying to me. Hey, man, do me a favor.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Look, go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. You know, when you drop a comment, make sure you drop the timestamp of whatever you're speaking about so I can, you know, make reference and give you a thorough, detailed, you know, comment back. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the comments. You guys, hit that like button and share the live because right now, man, more than ever, that's super important. It helps with the algorithm. You'll never know how much or how important it is. So just go ahead, hit that like button, share to somebody, Facebook, most importantly. You know what I'm saying? And we drop another video a little bit later. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.